Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, family. Welcome once again to Thinking Thursdays. And you know this is Mind Spark Creations. That's right. This is Mind Spark Creations. We got some special guests for you today. We got Sister Lily and Brother Ernest. Brother Ernest that's on today. They're going to be on today from NTP Cartoons. We are so excited about this. And if you all haven't seen it, before we bring them on, we're going to pull up the video. We're going to pull up the video, play a little bit of that so you all can see the beauty of what our family is doing, okay? But as you already know, before we get started, you know what we need, right? If you've been following us anytime, you know what we need, and we need a little bit of theme music, okay?
All right.
So good morning.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. That's
Peace
right.
and blessings, fam.
That's right.
Praying you all are well. I'll be up and on the screen in just a minute. But
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's get on in, get settled, and let's enjoy our morning. It is Thinking Thursday.
Come on.
For those of you who celebrated, happy holidays to you. This is going to be a beautiful way to start your day.
I know that's right. That's right. And you already know that we appreciate all of your time, giving us a little bit of space in your righteous mind. So we really do appreciate that. Johnny, pass me one of them final calls right there on under that box. That's right. Yeah, that one is good. All right, family, you already know that if you're not a subscriber, okay, so y'all gonna have to call in. All right. Can you hear me? Okay. All right. So that's how we got to do it. That's fine. Well, we're gonna have to bypass the theme music today. We have to bypass the theme music today. Okay. All right. So we'll let them know. Okay. So family, just give me a moment. Okay. So family, look, if you're not a subscriber, this paper in the planet Earth, you definitely need to be, okay? You definitely need to be a subscriber to this newspaper right here, a newspaper that saved my life. That's right. I can tell you that honestly. I met the final call almost 30 years ago. That's right. I met the final call almost 30 years ago. I was on the road to them bars, believe that. I was on the road to them bars until I met the final call newspaper. So all praises due to Allah for the final call. I can hear you. Oh, yeah, I can hear you because you're saying something. All right, family. So we're going to do something a little bit different today because our guests are having a problem with their microphones on their computer at home. We're going to actually talk live over the phone. So you'll see their face, but the audio is going to be coming through our speakers, okay? So the audio will be coming through our speakers, and then we just gonna keep on moving.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. You know how we do it. We have problems, and that's why we keep our shows just like they are. We don't edit because we want you to know what's going on. If we had technical difficulties, we want you to see it because we want you to know it's real in the field out here. And it's not because we lazy. We do it with intention, and we do it with purpose. Because we want you to see, hey, man, we had some technical difficulties. So if you ever doing this and you have technical difficulties, you can keep on moving too.
You got to know how to work it out.
You got to know how to. I heard the minister when the lights went out one time in the arena, he kept on talking and the light came back on and it went right into his subject. So in other words, you got to keep on moving. He didn't stop and say, oh, my God, the lights is out. He kept on moving, doing what he needed to do. So, family, you already know, if you're not subscribed to the Final Call newspaper, we ask that you do, especially in an hour like this. For those of you who haven't done your research, you know that most media is corporate controlled, owned by these big companies. So the reality of the matter is that's why every time you turn to a different station, you get the same news all around the country. No matter where you are, you get a little local news. But the reality of the matter is that for the most part, all the main stories are exactly the same because they owned by the same company. So they're going to give you the same news. That's crazy. If you live in North Carolina with everything going on in North Carolina, everything happening, you're going to see the same stories as everywhere else, okay? So on all 5 channels, ABC, NBC, 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Okay, so this is why the final call is valuable. And this is why what we do and NNV News and all the other great platforms that you all are seeing now are very important because you're not getting corporate controlled media that's telling you something and the final call is unbought, is unpaid for. So therefore, we able to give you the truth raw uncut. Okay, we're able to give you that truth raw uncut, family. So all praise is due to Allah. If you're in the Tucson area, you already know we will be proud to deliver that newspaper to you, okay? We'll be proud to deliver that newspaper to you and get it in your hands. So if you want that physical copy, let us know. Definitely need these last ones about this vaccine. So with that said, also, family, we want to let you know that we are in the process of starting our 501c3 for Love My Kidney Center. Love My Kidney Center, which is a center that will give access to holistic healing methods to those who can't afford it. You know, we're not telling you we could afford it either, but we make the sacrifice, but we don't want people to have to make big sacrifices like that. We want to give them a go without. We want them to have access to these services because there's other things that you could do if you suffer a kidney failure besides getting a kidney transplant. That's not the only answer. It's not the only answer. There's other things you can do. There's herbs you can use. There's modalities you can use. There's different things you can get access to. So we are definitely like your help in that. And, you know, if you want to help us out with that, you know, we do a show after this called Love My Kidneys. We're going to actually put that in the chat. So if you all want to support that, you are more than welcome to do that. That's at our Cash App right there. So that's Love My Kidneys. So if you'd like to support that effort, please do so. Go ahead, honey.
Just on that, fam, you know, it's really important what we're doing with Love My Kidneys and the direction that we're going in. Every one of us knows someone who's dealing with kidney failure. Every one of us, you know, whether it be a family member, you know, a friend, a coworker, you know, we're all dealing with it. So there are very few out here that's helping with natural modalities, and this is going to be big. So every $1 that you have, every $100 that you have, every $1,000 that you can spare, please send it. Please help us in our effort so that we can show the world that we can help ourselves. That we don't need, you know, the medical profession in the sense that the body was designed to heal itself. So we just have to get to those methods and uncover more and more as we move forward. So here at Love My Kidneys, this is our mission. This is what Allah has put us on, and every single one of your dollars will count. I promise you that. Thank you.
All right, family. All right. And you know we coming up in the next week or so. We're going to have Shop Blacktastic once again. We're going to have Shop Blacktastic once again. We're going
Kwanzaa edition.
That's right, the Kwanzaa edition, celebrating the spirit of Ujamaa, cooperative economics. So be on the lookout. We're going to start shooting ads out about it. All right, that's going to be Shop Blacktastic, where we're going to bring black vendors together with black people so we can circulate those black dollars. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right, fam. So that's all for the announcements today. All praise is due to Allah. First off, we want to thank you for tuning in with us. We truly do appreciate that you all come and spend time with us, whether it's now in the future, if you're hearing it now, if you're hearing it on the podcast later, however you hear it, we really do appreciate that you take the time and give us a little space in your righteous mind. Yes. And we thank you for that. And one of the most valuable things you could do for us is share this show. Share all our shows that you see that come out, share it across your network so more people could know that what we're doing is not about vanity, family. It's about us sharing valuable information with you to give you access to things that you may or may not know about. Right. Okay, so that's why we do what we do. It's not about vanity. It ain't about me being on the screen or my wife and my son. It's not about that. It's about us trying to bring value to you. And that is what we do.
That's what we do. All right.
All right, family. So without any further ado, we want to get ready to bring on our special guest. Oh, man. We are so excited. Oh, before we do that, we want to play a clip to properly introduce them. Okay?
All right.
We want to play a clip to properly introduce them now. So give me 1 second. All right. Okay. And
all right. Gather all your children around.
Gather all the babies. It's about to be fantastic.
That's right. This is what we need in our life, fam.
I know that's right.
Absolutely. The babies need some positive images of themselves. They need to understand wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in a fun way. You know, the way that we grew up, you know, with all of these animals. But now we got some real little cute children to look at as we learn all about Muhammad's children.
All right, so I'm about to play it.
Arts and Culture proudly presents your very own animated cartoon.
Oh, let me pull that down.
The Adventures of Muhammad's Children is a God-centered educational entertainment program designed to nourish and cultivate the minds of our youth.
Join Miss Muhammad as she and her students study important character developing subjects such as...
Well, we're going to rewind that, y'all, because the screen wasn't right.
The Ministries of Education and Arts and Culture
there we go.
Your very own animated cartoon.
The Adventures of Muhammad's Children. What will we learn today? The Adventures of Muhammad's Children is a God-centered educational entertainment program designed to nourish and cultivate the minds of our youth.
I love it.
Join Miss Muhammad as she and her students study important character developing subjects such as the importance of putting Allah God first, prayer, nation building, and much more about the knowledge itself from the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. To order your very own copy, log on to ntpcartoons.com.
Yay!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now this thing does not start with me.
Oh, no more thing.
Don't start with me. I don't know why this thing want to act up. They must know you need an introduction. Oh, that's the other video. Oh, I didn't hear that one before.
We're gonna have to listen to that one.
What's going on? I'm gonna have to listen to that one.
All right.
That one I'm gonna have to listen to.
Assalamu alaikum.
All right, I'm thinking I thought that was on our end.
Yes, how are you all today?
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome. It is our pleasure and privilege to be with you all today.
Likewise, it is our pleasure, and thank you all for having us on. Praise be to Allah.
Yes, praise be to Allah.
all. Thank you so much for having us on.
Oh, yes.
Allahu Akbar.
Absolutely.
Allahu
When we saw that video, we knew we had to have you all on this show. This is something not just for the babies, because I'm going to enjoy it too.
I know that's right. I know that's right. You know, all praises is due to Allah for the innovation that you all have come up with. As I was sharing with your husband last night, this was something that I wanted to see when I came in the nation in 1992. Okay, and it wasn't nothing else. So that was pretty long ago. You had maybe a coloring book here, a coloring book there, but I'm talking about the animation. I'm talking about the way you all have done it is absolutely fantastic. You know, using that modern technology right down to the modern time. So man, we really, really love it, and we thank you all so much, because definitely as we, you know, we got our nieces and nephews, we exposing them to that. You know what I mean? So that they can see, you know, what it is that we're learning. All right. So that's what I'm talking about. So thank you all for what you do.
Yes.
I know that Brother Raphael gave the greetings to you all, Brother Raphael, and he said that he loves Brother Ernest and Sister Lily.
All right, thank you.
He loves you, bro. Go ahead, brother.
That's why this is right here. This is Brother Raphael's work.
Okay. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
Go ahead. That's
nice.
beautiful.
What does that say?
It said Nation of Islam. I think on the bottom it say original, right? Is that what that say? Under the Nation of Islam. Let me see. Yes, that's what it says.
Oh, nice. All right, Brother Raphael.
Nice.
We're going to have to have a conversation with you,
I
brother.
know that's right. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about right there. See, that's what we have to do, family. We have to promote one another's work and let people know that this is the type of stuff that we are doing. We are a nation. I just want to say this quick. We are a nation, meaning that we have people within our nation that do some of everything and anything. So that means we should have, as Sister Wendy is already doing, Sister Wendy Sajda Muhammad, we should have a catalog that say, okay, if you're looking for entertainment, wait, let me change that. Godutainment cartoon. Godutainment cartoon. See Sister Lily and Brother Ernest.
Right.
See Sister Lily and Brother Ernest. This is their contact information. Or see these people right here. It may be other people, but they just haven't made themselves known yet. And look, if you all know somebody that's doing something too, let us know. Because look, that's what it's about. We want to uplift our brothers and sisters in our nation, man, and let the world know what we do. I mean, that's kind of the purpose for this, you know, so that they can see, man, the Muslims do everything.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, sir. All right.
So we're going to go ahead and get started.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. All right. I
think first and foremost, fam, I'm Sister Nafiza, also known as Sister Natalie.
That's right.
I haven't had the opportunity to actually, communicate with you guys, but I definitely have seen the video, the intro, and I absolutely love it. Having that for the children, and seeing you all as a power couple, I love it. I love it. Absolutely. So we want you all to go ahead and there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Real love. Real love.
Come on now.
Bring the family on in, right?
Go ahead. That's what I'm talking about.
So if you guys could get started with, sharing a little bit about yourselves and, about what it is that you do.
Well, my name is Sister Lily X, and I am a mother of six beautiful children, and so already I wanted to see something for our children that is just not put out there, as you know. And our cartoons of today are just, they're not good. Not educational, and our children don't see themselves in cartoons. So my husband, he's a man of many hats.
Okay.
He had this wonderful idea to that, and so we took what we have and we made the best of what we have, and praise be to Allah, it's affecting so many children and adults, and it's a beautiful sight to see, honestly.
Yes, I agree.
Due to Allah. Yes.
I'm gonna let him
go ahead.
How he sprung all of that.
All right.
Praise be to Allah. I became registered in 2002. We live in the Southwest region, and the Elijah Muhammad's teaching, the Honorable Minister Farrakhan. I have to say that in the beginning because that was the inspiration.
Yes, sir.
Behind it, which goes without being said, but we need to say it, So having the ability to do art, and we got into music. And then when Allah blessed us with the ability to start animating, which is a little different than what we were used to doing in the beginning, which was just drawing pictures and what have you. We took that ability. We can produce something for our nation.
Right.
This can be our contribution. This will be our sacrifice.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Girl, one person at a time with a DVD or a song, and that became our passion. And then when we started to see the effect that it was having on the youth, and it just started to snowball, So 2011 is when we kind of started playing with the software. It is a tremendous learning curve. Learning how to animate is not something difficult, but it is time consuming. And worth it. It's absolutely worth it. And we're very happy to be able to present what we have, what we intend on displaying here coming soon before you all. So praise be to Allah.
All praises due to Allah.
Wow,
all
praises due to Allah.
I mean, my wife calls me the idea revolutionary. So, and I know y'all got some ideas, but I'm gonna drop something out there just for your thought process, okay? So it's a lot of aspects in teaching that can be animated. It's a lot of aspects that can actually become movies. So think about what I'm saying. The whole history of Yaqub, right? Think about that. I'm just saying, in the real way, it can become a little movie. The blasting away of the moon. I mean, it's so many aspects. I mean, Shabazz in the jungle. I mean, it's a million things that can be subunits to what you all do. You see, it won't be outside. It'll be, let me tell you a story, children. And boom, and now it's a movie now that they watching. Now they can come back and say, "Woo, what you think about that?" Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? So it takes it on. It'll take a little bit of. I mean, you just build with others or how you all see it, and base it as much to the teachers as possible. Because there's certain things you just gotta plug in. Because we don't know all the specifics. We know a lot, but we don't know all the specifics. You can't know what Mr. Yaqub's lab was like. You can't know that, because you weren't there to see it. But you can imagine, though. You can imagine what was going on. And, you can kind of base it on something similar to today. That kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? How it looks now. What a genetic lab look like. And based on that, you can kind of come up with how that whole process works. And I mean, they just be sitting up there like, oh my God, I never thought about this, or that. So it's like almost giving a lecture to a degree, but in a cartoon form, right? Making it fun, innovative, you know what I mean? And still keeping in line with your genre, because it's just teaching the children aspects of the history of the nation. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's just a food for thought now. That's just a food for thought.
Absolutely.
Yes,
yes,
sir.
and I agree, especially our children. You know, they learn the teachings. We're teaching them the teachings, and that was one of the main reasons why we made our show The Adventures of Muhammad's Children, because you know the world, Earth in general, we teach the world and how the righteous own the world. You know, we want them to see and experience every single part of that, so that they can see themselves in what they're learning.
Wow.
You know, they need to see what lakes and rivers look like. They need to see all of these things. So, because some of us may not have the opportunity to travel, you know.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so to be able to see those things and to put it into a platform that I know that they would absolutely enjoy, it's such a blessing from Allah. It really is.
It reminds me of the scripture where it reads, and I'm not quoting it verbatim, but well, there is no vision, people perish.
Come on now.
So,
that's perfect.
The most teaching, Minister Farrakhan taught us that about the importance of music and the importance of movies and the importance of having that vision. So just as you were giving us those wonderful ideas right there about Yaqub's history, those are the types of projects that we're trying to take on with this setting, because we understand that our children, unfortunately, living in the enemy's world, do not have to read themselves and see our history as it actually is, and not skewed by the enemy's version of it. So then it becomes for us, because the word of God was already given. Our task is, how do you animate the word of God?
Come on
so
now.
It keeps us humble in our approach to all these subjects.
Yeah.
We really don't. We have a long line of subjects that need to be done. So
it's just being able to put it all.
Yeah.
The fun is, it's like a puzzle. Everything is there. We're just putting the beautiful pictures together. Yeah, putting the pieces together to make that beautiful picture. Praise be to Allah. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. You got a lot of material to pull from.
Right.
A lot of material to pull from in this teaching. I mean, my God, the tribe of Shabazz itself. I mean, you know. So we're gonna move on to the next question. Okay. It's on your notes.
Well, actually, you all have answered a lot of the questions that we had. I got you. But one of the things that I wanted to ask while I'm pulling up the other questions, are the children in the videos your babies?
Yes.
Praise be to Allah. So
I consider myself like the animation Joe Jackson, you know.
Don't do him, though. Don't do him.
You gonna sing? We're gonna rap.
That's right. Bring the best out of them. Yeah. Absolutely.
Beautiful believers and their families we've been blessed to work with. All of the children are not our children, but we have for our cats some more children as well from Mosque 45.
Okay.
And other Southwest region. And these children are just so talented.
Yes, they are.
Beautiful spirits, and it came across. You know, the energy. You know, I feel like certain things can be taught in terms of like the mechanics of art and music, but when it comes to the spirit, that's something that you have to have. And these children absolutely have that, and we're very thankful to Allah for the parents and for the children that were a part of the first project and future projects, because that's what made it come to life.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my wife, you said it already, but she is the voice of Miss Muhammad. So she has that teacher character that everyone. So
Oh wow, that is absolutely exciting.
Yes.
That's exciting. That's what I'm talking about. You know, us networking,
That's what you call nation building.
nation building. That's what we talking about.
Yes.
You know, being able to actually come together in a way like that. And you know, one of the things that you all are doing that can really that's really helping our children is helping them to fall more in love and see more opportunities for themselves to use this as we're talking problem 13, to use our mathematical theology to secure some good in this life. So you can say, look, we made $100,000 doing this, or $1 million doing this, and we didn't steal from nobody. We ain't do none of that kind of stuff. It was our own innovation, creativity, and we went after it. You know, I again, you know, Allah's guided me in this way. I just want you all to know that what you all are doing, if you haven't thought about it already, is something that can be taught. It is another stream of income for you all to teach other believers how to animate. You all do it well. And some people want to know how. They want to know how. So these become classes. And you can do it right here on something like this. Share your screen. Get busy teaching them the functionality of this, that, and the third. And that becomes a medium for them, because some people got great ideas in their mind, but they need the vehicle and the training of how to do that animation so they can unleash what's there. They got the stories, but now they need the animation aspect of it to plug in and make it real, because they don't, you know, we can't get out and get the actors and all that like we like, but we can do what you all are doing. You see, so don't, and I know you all not, but don't be afraid to share your gift with others, and that becomes a means too for you all to make a few dollars as well.
All praise due to Allah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
and I think 2008, where the Savior's Day, where you actually got the opportunity to do that with some of the children. Was it 2008?
Oh, nice.
No,
Right. I remember that.
And
I remember that.
He actually was able to be hands-on with the children that New Year's Day.
And Mother Khadija Farrakhan's children's village.
Okay, yeah.
It was a workshop inside of the children's village, actually, and he was able to help teach children animate, and it was
some of the fundamentals.
Yes.
Yeah, but they'll never forget it, I'm sure.
They'll never forget that. They'll never forget that.
You don't even know how many giants you touch.
You don't even know who you inspired, and they might be in a situation when they say, "Mama, we need the software," and Mama might be saying, "Well, you know, that might be a little pricey right now. Well, Mama, help me to sell these pies so I can get this." So I can get this money up. I got some ideas in my head.
You know, and that's one thing that we have to, you know, think about as we create, that we are influencing a whole new generation. And Mother Tynetta has already told us about the greatness of our children. You know, that the person who's going to create the new son has already been born.
That's right.
So, you know, because we are children are truly these jewels in our life, that we have to always be conscious of what it is that we're feeding them. And like Sister Lily, you were saying, and please excuse my seat, but I had to sit on the couch. But Sister Lily, you were saying how, I lost that thought, about the babies and how important they are in influencing their thought, and allowing them to see the images of themselves, in this dispensation of time, because of who Allah has already brought to the earth. We don't know what's going to come from our children. So, what, if you don't mind telling me some of the things that you're doing to help spread what it is that you have, how you're reaching out, to the children, how we can help you in that effort and reaching out.
Yeah.
Well, I would say I am a mother that does homeschool. So I've been homeschooling my children for about 5 years now. About 5 years. And being able to have that blessed opportunity allowed me to see um, what how the direction my children wanted to go in.
Okay.
So before that, it does go back to how to give birth to a God.
Come on.
We have it plays all of that because our children are so talented and they are in music, they're in art. And, I have a daughter who loves to draw, who's very great at drawing, great at the piano. And my other daughter's great at the guitar. My son absolutely loves he loves music. Like he loves music, and all of that, I think, coordinates into the couple when they produce their child. So I would say for any believers, to spend, like when you're spending time with your children, figure out what it is that attracts them and go from there, because a lot of the times it's going to be most likely something the couple likes. So, if we're practicing how to give birth to a God like that, and we know what we want our children to be before they even get here into this world, that's the blessed opportunity of the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, is we can prepare, in so many ways, and that's the beauty about it. So yes, and that's some of the things that I have done when I started to see my children wanting to draw more, wanting to sing and be more musical. I started to incorporate more tools into their life, and they just kind of picked up from that. My daughter, she didn't really just wake up one day and say, "Hey, can I have a piano?"
Right.
We say, "The piano," So we got her a piano, and she just flew with it.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And we're, God willing, next month we're going to do something called How to Give Birth to a God Prenatal Conditioning. We would love for you all to be a part of it, because what we're going to start with is we're going to play all 4 parts of How to Give Birth to a God in one sitting. So it's going to be all day. Then we're going to come back probably the next day and bring on people that can talk about different aspects. See, because how to give birth to God, yes, the thought process and all of that, but you all are showing how to grow that ingenuity, how to grow that innovation and technique that you all use, you know what I'm saying, to do what it is that you all are doing. So that right there is a very important aspect, and you all have several children, so you're dealing with different personalities, you're dealing with all those different things. So we would love to have you all. We'll keep you all abreast of when it's going to come. We're going to pump it up and let it be known that you don't just have to luck up and have a great one. You can make a great one. As the minister say, every time the womb open, let a God come forth.
All right.
Yes. So ask them this.
Wait,
go ahead.
Let him introduce himself.
Yes, if I may say, being able to see my husband in his craft, it's a beautiful thing because he didn't wake up like that either. Just seeing the goods and the bads, the struggle with learning the software, to actually seeing it come through life, you know, because as sisters, you know, our wombs are so precious, but being able to see an idea that is likened to a baby, to a child come to life and it's living is absolutely wonderful. And I have to say, this brought out, it's bringing out talent in me that I didn't even know I had.
Come on now.
I'm enjoying.
Yes. Yes.
And, yes. So I encourage sisters, look, figure out what your husband doing.
Yes.
But in your
So have some interest in what he's doing because you never know what he can bring out of you and what he can bring out of you.
That's
right. That's right. That's right. I mean, that is absolutely right. And just to jump in on that, you know, you all are building legacy. See, so when you chose your wife and she chose you, you all chose to build a legacy and not just be married. You all are building the legacy. See, it's a mission within the mission.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's yes, the going door to door is part of it, but it's a bigger mission within the mission. That's the minister don't have to go door to door no more. Because he's evolved to the next stage of the work where he go to the door through every video that goes in, through every audio that goes in. He don't have to be there now. He put in his work like that. So what you all are doing is just showing that you can build a legacy with your marriage. You can build a legacy with your marriage and create a powerful empire. You know what I mean? Based on what you all are doing, that your children, all 6 of them, can take it to different levels as this thing go on.
That's right.
How you know that it, like I told your husband, how you know your cartoon ain't on the wheel already?
Uh-oh.
How you know that? You don't know. They're like, hey, look, check this out.
All right.
Savior, did you see that? Well, of course I did, but you know, I'm just saying, man, you know, that's what I like to hear about couples working together to build legacy. Not just I'm doing everything, you all are doing it together. And, you know, the energy and the spirit coming off of both of you all, it shows.
That's right.
It shows that you all enjoy working together. It shows that you all have a passion for what you both do. See, it's both of y'all baby now. It might have started as his, but now y'all both growing those babies into other expressions. So all praise is due to Allah for that.
All right,
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum, Brother Ernest and Sister Lila.
Lily.
Yes. I thought you said, oh, sorry, Sister Lily. I'm sorry to butcher your name. Apologize. But the other question, and sorry, my name is Brother Jami, and I'm the son of Brother Dawu right here and Sister Nafiza. And the question I wanted to ask, was there any person or anyone that influenced you in your childhood toward this career path?
Very good.
Is it any one person?
Yeah, just any person. If it's one person. Or 10, then did you see anything or watch anybody that guided you all in this way, or was it just organic and just grew? I mean, was it anything that you all were inspired by?
Well, for me, one person is hard to say, but anybody who knows me personally, I'm a big Stephen fan. So the way Michael delivers music, a lot of energy.
Right.
And who wanted to make sure that, you know, children's videos have to have energy anyway. Like whatever you're doing has to be so powerful that it pops and it grabs your attention.
Right.
What we strive for, that's a part of the passion that comes across. When the word, of course, that's the ministry. That's the ministry. So prior to learning how to animate, you would have found me making music, making beats, music production and whatnot. But he gave focus and attention and direction to do it this way.
Yes.
Not to say that I don't like making music anymore. We still make music, but the one person on that level who controlled it and shifted that energy into a bigger arena and a bigger scope and gave it depth, it would definitely have to be the Honorable Star.
All right.
What about sister?
What about you, Queen?
Oh, I'm sorry.
What about you? What inspired you?
Well, of course, it would be the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. His teachings are just right and exact. As Sister, just doing our 7 units, Sister Nafi said, just learning how to rear our children, teaching them. It's just so inspiring, and that's what Miss Muhammad is all about. That's why I actually love being her. Like, I actually get into character when we are, with the episodes with her, and it's absolutely because I can make her whatever I want her to be in the teaching, and that's exactly what I want the children to see her as, just a beautiful MGT who is exercising these teachings to the full extent.
Beautiful.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
I believe in Closing the Gap, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan talks about keeping the childlike spirit alive.
That's right.
It's part in me. That plays such a big part. And I think for us, I'm borderline about to laugh because I think just in general, we're animating we're just an animation ourselves in our household.
Yes.
That'll be me.
Right. Yes. Over here we're pretty animated as well. But like you said, because if you ever when you get an opportunity to kind of maybe go back and look at some of our shows, we're not stringent, bow tie and headpiece every day. When we do our shows, we want people to see us in who we are every day. Now, of course, when I'm suited and booted and we out on the street and we're, addressing the people, we're Muslims always, but we're fun, and I think, at least for me, when I first came in the nation, I thought everything was, real stringent. Yes, sir. And I really wasn't expressing me as me. Have you all experienced that?
Yeah.
Master Father Muhammad said, accept your own and be yourself.
Come on now.
Bear witness to what you're saying, because I thought the same. I was like, I know we can have fun, so I'm trying to see how we
how do we do that?
We have fun. That's what we do. We have to do it the righteous way.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's special to me in this way, that we don't have our own. So looking at the Devil's cartoons, of course he's going to show himself in the way that he would like to display, his own. But for our children, they have to see themselves. They have to see that it is okay to listen to music, to have fun, to be righteous.
Yes.
And enjoy yourself and be who you are. Be who Allah created you to be.
Right.
Yeah.
And that is so important.
It really is. Yes.
I agree. To have humor, and I think that's one of the main things we try to bring to the episodes is a childlike humor, in spirit, and that's something we desire to keep alive is that spirit, because it's so precious and it's so innocent,
Yes.
I'm just thinking of just different ways off of our first episode, how the children have brought a certain level of humor to the cartoon, and it's wonderful being able to see that in the studio. You know, there's so much light when you're recording.
Come on now.
Yes, it's phenomenal.
Yes.
Praise be to Allah.
You know, one thing that if you haven't been in Chicago, a lot of people don't know some of the things that we do. And so you just see the mosque meeting, so you don't see everything else that goes on. We've had skate parties where we went skating. We've had bowling parties where we went bowling. We've had we step in Chicago, so we had stepper sets at the night with the dance floor outside in the summertime.
Yes.
I mean, we've had those things. My wife was blessed to go to the farm, and the minister had a dance floor put in, and he had a swimming pool. They went swimming, and he told them, "Look, I purchased this, rented this dance floor, and I want y'all to get up and dance."
Right.
And so, Mother Khadijah was there, and he was there, and watching the believers have a good time. So for those of you all who think that, look, Mother Clara had to be that way. She had to be that way. She was the first. And in that time, if you showing your teeth and all of that, it's almost like you reminded of slavery. It don't mean she didn't laugh, but she just didn't do it a lot in front of us. But we don't know what she was like at home.
Right.
We've heard the Honorable Elijah Muhammad laugh before. Yes, he was a serious man, but he had times where he would crack a joke or two.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So we have to be very balanced, and then taking it to the ultimate. The Savior on Tuesdays would have dancing, where he danced with a water glass on his head without a drop, doing the waltz with the believers. Okay?
Right.
So this is letting you know that it's okay to socialize. It's okay to have fun, because you in the hardest work that ever was since time began. How you not gonna do something to let off that stress?
That's right. That's right. So as we look at the future, for the children and the future for you guys, if you can give us a little bit of insight into some of the things you have planned moving forward.
Don't give up the trade secrets, but
Okay, well,
Well, so we released the first episode nearly 2 years ago now. We have 2 more episodes that we can go ahead and tell you about, but we do have a lineup past that. The next 2 episodes are Allah First, which comes from the Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan's lecture entitled "The First Law."
Yeah,
Okay.
beautiful.
First Law audience. That, to me, that's one of my, I don't really say favorite, but it's one of my favorites. It's one of my go-to lectures.
yes,
Yeah.
That's one episode. And then we're also working on another episode entitled "Building a Nation."
Oh, beautiful.
yes.
Farmland and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Beautiful.
So, I'm excited about the Building Our Nation one too, because that's gonna really pitch just the different things that we can do in our nation. It's gonna highlight different careers and different talents and skills, and that's gonna be fun.
Okay.
Yeah. That's beautiful. I mean, when we were young, we heard about being a train conductor and all that kind of stuff, but they never told us how to get there. They never said you need to take this class, or this is what you need to study to do that, or none of that kind of stuff. And then I could see where an episode like that would say, well, to be an engineer, here's some of the great engineers we've had, or whatever. I mean, I don't know how y'all gonna do it, but I can imagine after seeing the first episode, it's gonna be great. And like I was telling your husband, I love when you all went to the farm and you had the minister with the coveralls on with his little mustache, you know. And he was like, and the land is how you know, and he was just, I was like, oh wow, that was beautiful how you all did that. And I mean, it's awesome. I mean, because you can do that in so many ways. You can do it in so many ways, you know. They can meet the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I mean, come on, man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's your own world. It's your own world.
Yes, sir. You have to show up like it's a duty of ours.
Yes. Yes.
When we talk about our greater family, those that may not necessarily see themselves as Muslims, this cartoon is for them as well.
Yes.
Because even though it's set from the Muhammad University of Islam, it's still black children, it's still original children.
That's right.
And interact with their own. So
that's right.
So we're not trying to limit it to, but we wanted to show the culture of the Nation of Islam and what we've been given, because we've been given much, and to whom much is given, much is required. So we feel like this is our duty to give to our lost family a cartoon of their own, because a lot of times as producers, we may have a black sitcom, but it has white writers. It has writers who do not have our best intentions in mind. So when we are a viewing audience, we think, oh, that's my show. And then we wonder, why are you talking like that? Why do they act like that? We don't act like that at home.
Right.
You know, so
come on now.
Drive and put the message of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad first, and it happens to be in cartoon form. So it's a lot of fun right there.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
That's that universal knowledge.
With upcoming episodes, we will be we will be looking for casting auditions, because there's so many roles that so that's another thing about it is being able to get the believers involved in such a way that makes them feel good. Because like I mentioned before, I want to be able to help bring out the childlike spirit in all of us.
Yes.
And we certainly able to do that. I think brother, the farmer in our first episode is Brother Ray, and he's a farmer in real life. He's got
okay.
I mean, out of 45, you know, and he's doing beautifully with that. Y'all should check him out.
Okay.
How to grow food. So he's a farmer in real life. It's absolutely wonderful. So that's what we like to put together.
Yes. You got to coordinate, Sister Lily. Coordinate. That's all. Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm talking about. That is so absolutely beautiful. It just, when I think about the potential of what it is that, you know, Allah has put, you know, given you all the mission to do.
Yeah.
You know, and that's when I look at what it is that we do. Allah has given us our mission, and it is to bring life to the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad through Allah in person of Master Farad Muhammad.
Yeah.
And we do that through the excellence of the gifts that Allah has blessed us with.
That's right. That is absolutely right.
You know, so don't think for 1 second that anything that you all are doing is less than great. And awesome, because it truly is.
Yes.
And we have to do everything on our end to, you know, help you in your mission.
Yeah.
When I think about, and I'm just going to make this point, when I think about the lessons, one part that I never thought I would be able to do is reach the people by the thousands.
Mm-hmm.
You know, personally, you know, I know the minister is doing it, but I never thought, you know, I mean, I, you know, talk to people, I might hit 100, you know, but I never thought that I would be able to reach people by the thousands. But with the internet, we are now reaching people by the thousands. We have over 20,000 access to over 20,000 people.
Yeah.
And So with what you all are doing, you're going to be reaching people and the children by the thousands.
Yes.
So that helps us to keep our word bond,
Yes.
with Allah and what it is that you all are doing. So our time is almost up. So I want you all to share with us where everyone can reach you, how they can purchase, and also if you have any other products that you would like for people to support.
Okay, praise be to Allah. Well, thank you again, family. Our website is www.ntpcartoons.com. ntpcartoons.com. We do have a few other products. Again, giving a shout out to our brother Raphael X. He produces our t-shirts for us.
Oh, I love it.
How beautiful.
I love it. Look at that. I want
one. So this will be by Allah's grace, 2 years ago we made, well actually 1 year ago, we made this first Miss Muhammad doll. This is the main tip, and it's about 6 to 8 inches tall. And now we have a new product that we're also promoting. This is the talking Miss Muhammad.
Oh,
how beautiful.
The comparison.
Yes, yes.
This is quality. This is from our brown brothers and sisters in China. Yeah, it's come out of China. So Young Black Muhammad taught us to do trade, and we have a manufacturing company that is doing business with the Muslims right here, and they've made a bunch of dolls for us. So this talking Miss Muhammad is available online on our website.
Okay.
And she types Al-Fatiha in English, and Spanish.
Yes, yes, yes. I was reading that. Yes.
Can you make her talk now? Can we hear her?
Can we hear it?
Press one once in the place, a little bit of the sing song. Press it again. Can you hear it?
Yes.
It's Arabic.
Yes.
And we have it to where she's speaking it slowly enough so where the children can learn.
Right.
Yes.
Then we have
Spanish.
I'm gonna say this right quick. I know we have to go, but say that we needed to also learn Spanish. That's the reason why we incorporated the Spanish as well.
Yes. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. I mean, just man, may Allah continue to bless you all. If you need any casters, I can do something.
This is true.
I can do something.
He's very animated.
I would love to. I mean, but you have to do your casting, but I would love to. We are so proud of you all.
Absolutely.
We are so proud of you all, and we thank Allah for the inspiration and what it is that you all are doing. And you all are pioneers. You all are pioneers in what you're doing. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, blessed is he who make the way or forge the way for others. And what you all are doing is you're forging the way for other people to come after you and be able to do something similar. And remember, it's a lot of room on this planet. So don't never think that, okay, well, this person doing it better than I am or whatever. That's all right. But at the end of the day, if you all had a hand in guiding them to get there, guess what? They'll never forget it, and they'll always pull back if they got the right mind and right spirit they'll always pull back and remember that you all gave them their start. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about somebody trying to do something similar to what you doing. It's a lot of field out here.
Yes.
So you can't cover everything. Yeah, then somebody else may take on a different aspect. You know what I'm saying? So it's all right. It's all right, you know, and what God got for you, can't nobody take it, and what he don't got, you not gonna get it no way.
That's true. That is true.
So that's
I just wanted for Brother Raphael to please DM us, you know, because we would love to talk with you as well regarding your merchandise and your ability to help others to get their product out. So if you would DM us so that we can get connected.
Yes. Well, you know, we just want to say this, that we love you all, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about
Y'all
that.
now part of the family. You're now part of the family.
That's right. There's nothing you can do about that. And don't worry. And we ain't never saw each other. We saw each other right now.
That's right.
And that love is genuine. You know what I mean? And it's just because you all are beautiful believers. This don't come out of a heart that's not beautiful. Remember that. That
Yes.
don't come out of a heart that's not beautiful, that's tainted with pride and all of that. This is a beautiful expression that only Allah can give. So all praise is due to Allah for what you all do. They are also on Instagram, right? At NTP Cartoons, Facebook as well. And you just let them know how else to contact you all, so that if anybody else want to, you know, do an interview or a fireside chat with you all, that they're more than welcome to.
Yeah, you want to give?
Well, on our website, if you go down to the first page, the homepage, at the bottom there have all of our social media contacts.
Okay.
And Instagram
And Twitter.
You have YouTube.
Yes, every YouTube channel.
And I think the email is even down there as well. So please feel free to reach out. I want to thank everybody, you all here at Mind Spark Creations, and we want to thank everyone who supported the Adventures of Muhammad's Children. We want to thank Elijah Muhammad, Dr. Farrakhan, and Mother Khadija Farrakhan, because she actually debuted the cartoon for us 2 years ago. Her first year of the Children's Village.
Wow.
I have to say that Mother Khadija is such a big supporter. She's reached out a couple times, and it's thank you, Mother. We thank you so much.
Yeah.
And the most honest Elijah Muhammad, oh my goodness. I mean, yes, this is what it's all about.
Yes.
And for having us today. It was absolutely phenomenal. It's such an honor. And I thank Allah, and I pray that He will bless us.
Bless you all.
Yes, and bless you as well. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
well, let's continue to build family.
Let's continue.
You know,
to do
really
that.
continue to do this, because it's about the babies. They are our future, and it is our responsibility to make it as great as we can, so that they are standing on a strong foundation.
Yes. You know, my son wants to reach out to you all as well, because he does something called Black Anime and Comics, and he features Black comic authors and also cartoons and things like that. And we were saying that he should share you all on his platform as well, because you know that's what we're doing, you know. And just lastly, you know, your show reminds me of so many great shows in my lifetime, like the Magic School Bus, if you remember that, the Magic School Bus, and the Cosby Kids, and all of those great things. I mean, and you learn so much from each and every one of those. So you all are right in that line, you know what I mean? And you keep on keeping on, and God willing, we looking forward to having you again. So look, when you get ready to release the new one, we definitely want to have you all on again, so that way we can let them know that part 2, 3, or 5 is coming out. You know.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, we definitely, yes. Yeah, definitely want to have you all again. You know, we enjoyed your energy, your spirit. May Allah continue to bless you and your beautiful family. And maybe one day we'll love to see your children perform. I know y'all got some songs and all that, so we would love to see it live. We would love to see it live. Like, get it! All right, family. We know y'all got things to do, but may Allah continue to bless you all, and thank you so much for your time and your opportunity. And please share it across your network as well.
That's right. No, that's all I wanted to say was please share, with your community of friends and family as well. And we will definitely continue to promote what it is that you do.
That's right.
We're going to be purchased. I really like that T-shirt.
Oh, yeah, and we like that T-shirt.
I definitely love the doll as well. I think every little girl should have it. Of course, we're going to have the children dolls as well.
Yeah.
As you all move forward, because we need to have those things for the children to just have in their hands.
That's right. It's time for the FOI now. It's
right.
Time for the brother now.
You do the junior FOI.
The junior. It's time. All right, family. Y'all have a blessed rest of your day. Yeah?
You too. Yes, sir. Thank you, Sam.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. All right.
All praises due to Allah, everybody. Thank you all for coming. We appreciate you all. Please share, especially if you have children in your family. Go to NTP Studios.
NTP Cartoons.
Cartoons. I'm sorry, NTP Cartoons. Purchase from our brother and sister who is doing an awesome job. And if you are not a Muslim, it's okay. We look at things from a Christian perspective all the time. And because we love Christ, we're able to receive the knowledge and the information. And so we would pray that because it's from a different perspective, that you could still see the beauty of what it is that Brother Ernest and Sister Lily has produced in Muhammad's children. Yeah. So please, fam, let's support them. Let's make our purchases, even if you purchase it for your niece, your nephew, your grandchildren, whatever babies you have in your life. Go take a look at it yourself. These are things that we did not have growing up. Images of ourselves, learning our history, learning who we are. So, to be able to go now, because I know we're going to go and we're going to purchase from them as well, because I want to see it. And I think it's only like $7.99 for the digital.
Yeah, for the figure. It's actually for the figure.
No, for the digital copy of the cartoon. So who can't spare $7.99?
Come on.
Okay, so let's do that. Let's support our family, and let's just continue, fam, to support one another. If you have something that you want to get out to the people, and it is of a righteous nature, please inbox us. Let us know so that we can communicate. Here at Mind Spark Creation, we let the spark in your mind create a new reality. So we are creating new realities for us as a people. We're no longer depending on our open enemy to create for us what we can create for ourselves. You are God. You are a small God. We were born in the image and likeness of God. So now let's bring the best of the God out of ourselves in creating this future. Whatever it is that you do, that will help our people, help the world, help humanity to be in a better state of mind, to be in a more God state of mind. Let's bring that forth. You know, what mission God put on your heart, your mind, bring that out of yourself. You don't have to be super. You don't have to be the best on the planet. Just be the best you.
That's right.
Be the best you. Bring the best out of you, because the gift that God put in you, He put in no one else.
That's
Okay?
right.
So we're going to talk about that a little bit more on the next show, Love My Kidneys.
Right.
We're going to talk about that greatness in you.
The gift is you. That's going
That's
to be
right.
the next show.
The gift is you.
That's right. So that's going to be at 10:30 on Love My Kidney. So join us over there at 10:30 to hear more of that wonderful subject. The gift is you. But before we leave, we want to do one more thing so you all can actually hear this beautiful song that comes from Muhammad's children, and it gives us an opportunity to actually hear it as well. So, all right, we're gonna play it.
Oh, come on.
Come on now.
You know what? I'm not going to say.
You know what?
I'm going to say stop it.
Go ahead. Come on. Get it.
Grow like, watch you grow like, watch you grow like. Everything in the universe begins. As spark of light lives like the ends. Started from a seed, plants and flowers. The major source of all human health and powers. Satan keys like the seed turn to night. It's important what we put in our lips is right. So we grow what we know is truly positive. Following the guiding path how to eat to live.
Come on.
Book 2, now what we gonna do? Get land, it feast, but you're gonna need these seeds. Put them in the fertilizer. Wait a few weeks, you'll see get a bird.
Come on.
Make another stop, then plant another crop. Pick them when it's time, now it's playing for the shop. Put it in that basket, bag them up in plastic. If we get what we do, can keep us from seeing a casket.
Come on.
We have to know how to grow we eat from the seed, planted in the earth, watch it grow for you and me. That was cool.
Yes, it was.
Indeed it was.
Oh, praise the
Indeed it was. Indeed it was. Well, family, we have been blessed today, and we thank you all for tuning in. We hope that you've enjoyed this as much as we have. We thank Allah for Brother Ernest, Sister Lily. We thank Allah for what they're doing. That song was just so wonderful, so beautiful. This is a great way to share the love of farming, growing. It's just a phenomenal song, and man, it was absolutely fantastic. So if you don't have the DVD, again, www.ntpcartoons, go ahead and get yours today. So family, with that, we're going to get ready to wrap it up and get ready to get out of here. If you all find any value in what we're doing, of course, we can use your support to allow us to continue on in this route. So we got a couple of ways that you can actually do that. One way is we have an online store right here. We're going to put that in the chat. So if you can support us by purchasing something from there. Also, we have if you like doing Cash App, you can definitely you can support us there as well. And we would definitely appreciate any support that you all. Walaikum salam, Jean. Walaikum salam. We would appreciate any support that you all can give in that regard as well. That is Love My Kidneys, $ Love My Kidneys. So if you'd like to support right there, and we'll put it in the chat later. We also have a Buy Me Coffee account as well. So family, we pray that you've enjoyed. If you didn't hear everything and hear the beauty of what it was that our family came up with, please go back, review this show, share with your family, share with your friends. Definitely friend them on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. And for those of you who don't know, we also have a YouTube as well, Mind Spark Creations on YouTube. So if you haven't hit that subscribe and that like button, go ahead and do that right now. Well, all praise is due to Allah, family. We have come once again to the end of our show with Love My Kidneys. We are so thankful again for Brother Ernest, Sister Lily, and what they're doing. And of course, I thank Allah for both of my co-hosts, my beautiful wife, Sister Nafiza, my beautiful son, handsome son, Brother Jami. And of course, we couldn't do none of this without you all. So we thank you for your continued support. We thank you for all that you all do and sharing, and we really do appreciate it. So we love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Just remember that. We love you. If nobody told you they love you today, we do. All right? We love you. There's nothing you can do about it. And we want you to continue to let the spark in your mind create a new reality. All right, family? You all have a wonderful rest of your day. Come on over at 10:30 and join us on Love My Kidneys, where we're going to talk about you are the gift that needs to be unwrapped. So family, come on over and join us at 10:30. Sister Lily, we love you right back. And you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.